The power of Hebrew names in the Bible. Names in the Bible are more than just labels, they carry deep meanings, symbolism, prophecy, and divine messages. In the Hebrew tradition, a name often reveals a person's character, destiny, and relationship with God. Understanding these names unlocks deeper insights into biblical stories, prophecies, and spiritual truths. This guide explores the mystical and theological importance of Hebrew names, focusing on the importance of names in Hebrew culture and the Bible, common themes and meanings behind Hebrew names, famous Hebrew names and their significance, and how understanding Hebrew names enriches biblical interpretation. By the end of this guide, you will have a deeper understanding of how Hebrew names shape biblical narratives and reveal divine truths. The importance of names in Hebrew culture and the Bible. In biblical times, a name was more than just an identity marker, it was believed to shape a person's character, fate, and divine purpose. In Genesis 2:19-20, we see that God gave Adam the authority to name the animals, showing that naming was an act of understanding, power, and dominion. Similarly, Hebrew names often reflected a person's destiny or mission, God's divine plan for them, a historical or prophetic event, or a characteristic or trait. For example, the name Abram means exalted father, but God later changes his name to Abraham, meaning father of many nations, Genesis 17:5, reflecting his new divine purpose. Many biblical figures received new names from God after a life-changing spiritual encounter. Jacob Israel, he who struggles with God. Sarah, princess, marking her role as the mother of nations. Simon Peter, rock, reflecting his role in establishing the church. This pattern reveals that names in the Bible are not static, they evolve as a person's spiritual journey unfolds. Common themes in Hebrew names and their meanings. Hebrew names in the Bible often follow specific themes. Here are some of the most common categories. Names that reflect God's nature. Many Hebrew names contain the divine elements of God's name, such as El, meaning God, or Yah, from Yahweh, meaning the Lord. Examples include Elijah, my God is Yahweh. Gabriel, God is my strength. Daniel, God is my judge. These names remind us of God's attributes and reflect the faith and mission of the person who bears them. Some biblical names describe a person's nature or role. Examples: David, beloved; Solomon, peaceful; Boaz, strength. These names foreshadow the life and character of the individual. Some biblical names prophesy events or destinies. Examples: Isaac, he will laugh, reflecting Sarah's laughter at the prophecy of his birth. Jabez, pain, reflecting the suffering of his birth but also his prayer for blessings. These names are prophetic markers of God's plan.